Hello, my Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me for your May of 2019 horoscope predictions. While I'm shuffling the cards, I just want to thank you for your support, for your likes, your shares, and your comments. And also that this is a general reading, so if you'd like your own personal reading, please go to my website at CassandraVanZant.com and book your own reading. You can also be a supporter of this channel by going to my Patreon site. Just go to patreon.com and put in my name, Cassandra Van Zant, and you could pledge as little as $5 a month and learn a lot of things from the videos that I put on there. Okay, thank you again for your patience. I've been inundated with readings, so I just wanted to take a moment when everything was still and concentrate on yours. So Taurus, what is going on for you and what do you need to know for May of 2019? All right. Three of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Five of Wands. All right, so you have the Three of Pentacles here that starts everything off. And I feel that with some of you, Taurus, you've been thinking about what to do. Okay, so if you look here, you could see a piece of paper, and this always tells me that this is plans. You know, there are plans in the motion, and you're talking to the person who can do this, can carry this out for you. So what have you been doing and what do you want to do? Of course, Pentacles is dealing with money, so this may be something that you are planning right now, planning in the future, or perhaps you had started something in the month of March and it's still taking a little time to come about. The reason I say that is because of the Five of Wands here. I'm not going to skip over Judgment, but this card and this card tell me a lot here. You have the fighting that goes on with the Five of Wands is talking about your hopes, your dreams, and what is it that you want to do. Because of this planning, maybe there's been a snag. Maybe there's been something that you overlooked, or the other person is saying, no, we can't do it like that. So again, whatever plans that you have put into place may have a little bit of a, well, guess we have to wait for a minute, because you have Judgment here in the middle. So Judgment is talking about what have you learned. Okay, you know, these people are coming out of their coffins, and the angel is saying, what have you learned? You know, I'm going to allow you to come up, and then we're going to go over your life review, and we're going to see what is it that you have learned, because I can guarantee you that if you haven't learned your lessons in this life, then you get to repeat them in the next life. So we don't want that. That's why you're looking here that this could be an actual, I've made plans to, you know, build something, or I've made plans for my life and now I'm having a little bit of conflict here. But what have I learned from this? Okay, is there someone that you can talk to that has more experience, that has been through something similar that you have been through? Because if you do that, Taurus, then you're way ahead of the game. You don't have to sit there and, you know, think it out. Don't be so stubborn and just say, all right, fine, I need someone else's opinion, or I need your help. I need, you know, to look at something in a totally different way. Nothing wrong with that, Taurus. Nothing wrong with that at all. So I encourage you to do this. I'm going to draw some cards from the After Tarot to see what's going on after this Three of Pentacles. So do you get your idea launched? Do you do the things that you want? Do you build the building, build the house? What is it that you do? So the Three of Pentacles, seriously? All right, you got the Three of Pentacles. This is telling me, now that's why I like the After Tarot. Okay, get this over here in camera. This is you before, this is you after. So what I'm looking at here is that whatever plans that you have here that you told this guy, look, things are being built, things are being done. So I feel that whatever it is that you're doing, you have the tools, it's starting, construction, I mean the shovel is in the ground. Anything that you're looking at that you want to do is manifesting. I love that, Taurus. So what can we say about what happens after judgment? Does Taurus learn from this, which I feel you do? What happens after judgment for Taurus? You have the Five of Wands. You have the Five of Wands over here where you're fighting. Do you learn? Yep, because now look, there's no more fighting. I don't stack the cards. I love it when it turns out like this. There's no more fighting. You are the one in the center. You are the one in charge, and you have these people around you that are waiting and saying, hey, we're here, we're going to hold this. I mean, this looks pretty heavy, but we're going to hold this up, we're going to hold you up, we're here if you need us. So I feel that you have so totally learned because there's no more fighting. And what happens after the Five of Wands here? What happens after the Five of Wands for Taurus? It's the end of any kind of conflict. So we have the 5, and now we have the 10. And 10s are always about endings. So all the things that you've gone through, the judgment, the things that you've learned, the people that are around you to support you, no more fighting because it's the end of your conflict. So whatever it is that you have been planning, remember you got both of these Three of Pentacles here, whatever it is that you've been planning is going to go through, and you're feeling like, finally, finally. I'm going to draw 3 more cards for the ultimate outcome of these. What can you tell me is the ultimate outcome for the Three of Pentacles? The ultimate outcome for the Three of Pentacles. That would be, you're not looking at it as you're totally free because you still have this burden here. But I feel that you're seeing the light. See, the bandage is not that tight over her, and these are definitely not that tight. So you're seeing the light. Things are starting to move. You have one foot in the water, and you're saying, okay, I've got everything here. My castle is safe. All the things that I want, it's starting to go. So you, my Taurus, have to release yourself from any type of challenges, problems, anything that you perceive as these, because I get perceive. It's not a reality. Release yourself from that and know that things are moving ahead. So what is the ultimate outcome for the Five of Wands for Taurus? Ultimate outcome for the Five of Wands. Release yourself. So the Eight of Cups is talking about, I'm walking away maybe from the idea that I wanted, because I hear that maybe a lot of you said, nope, this is the way it's going to be. This is the only way it's going to be. There's not going to be any other way. And so you have to walk away from your stubbornness, and you can look at things in a different perspective. And when you do that, then that's when you start coming back and you say, okay, now I could see it. I could see why I had to do that. And now things are starting to moving, because they are. But you could either go, you can move the hard way or you can move the easy way. Which way do you want to do it? So release, go with the flow. You know, look at it from a different point of view, however you want to put it. They're just asking you to do this in order to get your plans going. So what is the ultimate outcome for the Ten of Wands? What is the ultimate outcome for the Ten of Wands? You got the Ten of Swords. The end of the conflict. The end of the actual conflict. So this, you know, you've finally said, okay, this is my dream. This is what I wanted. I fought for it. I'm tired. And now you're releasing yourself from that conflict. Remember here, I got that you need to step back and look at things in a different perspective and know that it isn't all or nothing. So when you do that, you're released from this conflict. And then plans go ahead. Thank you so much for joining me, Taurus. And as always, I will talk to you next month.